Hi everybody, thank you for watching. I'm kidding. Start it over. Oh my god. Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we're going to be talking about how to pass the NCLEX on your first try. So I graduated nursing school December 16th of 2022, and I took my NCLEX January 17th. I didn't even notice it was literally a month. The night before my exam, I thought it was 12 hours before that I could change my test date because I was extremely nervous. Didn't think it was gonna work, didn't think I was gonna pass. So I was like, oh no, I gotta change test date, gotta change test date. And I was able to pass on my first try, and I was in shock. I remember checking literally almost every hour for the first 5 hours after I passed to see that person view trick, like, did I really just pass my NCLEX? It's a really good feeling. A month after nursing school, job offer ready. I'll be working in the NICU. And anybody that knows me, well, my family knows, like, growing up, I always just say, I want to be a NICU nurse. I want to be a NICU nurse. And I used to say that when I was so young, just like not knowing what it really all entailed. But ever since I started nursing school, I've been pediatrics. I'd much rather work with kids than adults. I did adults throughout my clinicals. And yeah, I just much prefer looking over here to make sure I got it put together. My iPad is here because I literally wrote down everything that I did. I'm going to try to include everything. I had tons of people ask me, like, not even being funny. I know some people be like, yeah, this is a highly requested video, but no, for real. Like, a lot of people were asking me what I did to pass my NCLEX the first time around. I had people tell me they took it 5 times, and glory be to God, I had to only take it once. So I'm gonna share my ticks. Oh, I'm going to share my tips and tricks and the organization, how and what I did to pass my NCLEX on the first try. All that to say, let's get started. Initially, when I started studying, I think it was a month before I graduated when I finally was done my last course. Our last month of school was just like, if you finished your we called it something different. We called it practicum. Most people call it externship. But if you finished it, you were good. So I finished my externship. I did my externship in the neuro IMCU unit. Immediately after I finished my externship, I just started studying. I purchased Archer, and I would just do questions. Also, I will say, do not wait too long after you graduate to take the NCLEX. Like, have a plan, because you do not want to forget all you learned in nursing school. Continuing on. So 2 months. The first month, what I did was purchase Archer review. I was doing questions, and I started off trying to listen to Mark Klimek, but it just wasn't working out. I didn't get he gives you like these phrases to remember, and I couldn't remember the phrases because I didn't understand what he was trying to explain to me. Like, he's telling me a phrase to remember something, an easier way to recall and study it, but I didn't even know the information. So I wouldn't say starting off just listening to Mark Klimek, because if you're listening to him, you need to know the information already or have some kind of idea about what he's talking about. So, and I will say NCLEX information is different from what we were taught in nursing school. Like, we weren't taught about crutches, canes, and walkers, but you need to know that for your NCLEX. All right. Moving on. First month, I did questions. So that kind of gave me a good understanding for a month. I was just doing questions. I did 75 questions every single day. I didn't do 100. I just did 75. Archer only lets you do 75 questions a day. But what I did do during that first month was they also have videos. So Archer has videos on every single topic, and they have a study plan. So I picked the month-long study plan, and every day I would watch a video, 75 questions. And then on Fridays and Saturdays, I would do like their CAT assessment, which is like their adaptive test. That's similar to the NCLEX. Saturdays, I would do readiness. And don't be discouraged by those readiness exams. I got borderline for that whole month. Literally, I've never gotten a low, but I got borderline readiness for that entire month. So the videos are like 2 hours. I would suggest putting it like in the speed. I would suggest putting it at 1.25. It makes it go by a little faster. Probably save like 10 minutes. I'm trying to make sure I got everything. Yeah, so first month, one video, follow the study plan, one video, and then questions. I don't think they have the month-long one anymore. I know they have 3 weeks, 6 weeks, and then 90 days. 90 days is too long. For me, I know I forget information. I'm not going to remember what I did in the beginning. Also, you need to set a time. So on Sundays, I would still suggest, video questions, but you also need to review what you're doing because you will forget. So just take a quick review. They have PowerPoints that you follow along with the videos. It's really amazing. So the PowerPoints, I took notes on them on my iPad. While I was watching the videos, I would take notes on my PowerPoints on my iPad. Through good notes, of course. And then just quickly look over them and refresh them. Just take a quick 30 minutes to do that. However, it's going to get longer as the time goes on, but you will retain the information. Now, the next month, what I did is I separated it by week. Okay, so the first week into my second month, I did Mark Klimek. Mark Klimek lectures, I think, were 16 hours worth. I actually found a video and I put it on my TV, and the video had notes on there. So I was taking notes with the videos. I would have lecture 1, and I'm taking the notes, and I'll do it by subjects, put the subject in different color, take notes so that I know what the topics are. That's what I did for that week. So I separated 16 divided by 7. It's a little over. I don't know math. 16 divided by 7 is what? 6? Yeah, it's a little bit over 2 hours every day. And the videos are on Archer, the videos are 2 hours. So it's still the same time commitment, but you're doing something different now. You completed the videos, now you're moving on to Mark Klimek, so you received the information, and now you're using phrase to study the information. Okay, so the second week, what I did is I tried to, now I'm trying to gain more things to add in my notes. So I reviewed my lecture notes, the Mark Klimek, and then I have the nursing school bundle. It's by Christine, Nurse in the Making. And I did Simply Nursing videos, looked up the topic from the Mark Klimek's, for example, food and electrolytes. Then I would go to Simply Nursing and watch food and electrolytes. And then I would do that for each topic now. Last thing was Registered Nurse RN, the quizzes. So, and I would just take notes. If you have to add stuff on Good Notes, you can literally circle it and move stuff down. So if you have to add notes, just do that. These are your notes for your NCLEX. Just everything that you're combining, everything from Archer videos, Mark K lectures, what else did I say? Christine, Nurse in the Making, Simply Nursing, and you're all putting this into one place so you can review those notes over and over and over. So I suggest taking a whole entire day, because now you have no more videos. Take a whole entire day and just read through Christine, Nurse in the Making in her nursing school bundle. It's amazing. It has everything in there. And I would literally just use some of that information, transfer it into my notes so I can look over it every day. Take 2 to 3 days on Simple Nursing and just going through all the topics and watching the videos. And 2 to 3 days of Registered Nurse RN. Now that you have all of your notes together, you're going to review them literally for the last 2 weeks. Just review your notes and still do your questions. Never stop doing your 75 questions. You should see from when you started to your review session, that score on the readiness is going to go up. your adaptive quizzes, if you were failing them before you're going to start passing, it will be a difference. I didn't use UWorld at all. I only used Archer, Mark K, Simply Nursing, and Christine Nurse in the Making Nursing School Bundle. Also, very, 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 very important. I know I said to continue doing your questions. I completely forgot this. The last week, what I did was I only did readiness exams. Like 75 questions, they need to be readiness exams. Like with Archer, they have a guaranteed 99% pass rate. If you get 4 high or very high on your readiness exams, you will pass NCLEX. So that should be the goal. By the end of your last review week, you should be getting high or very high, and you will know that you are ready to take. When you get 4 in a row, you will know that you're ready to take your NCLEX. It needs to be consistent, not like you had 1 last week, 1 today. It needs to be consistent, 4 in a row. Also, I do have a discount code that I use for my Archer. It is combo 20. I'm going to put somewhere on the video. Combo 20, and you can take 20% off of an Archer bundle. So they have, I think I ended up paying like $60. Yeah, I think I paid $60 total for I got a 60-day review, so 2 months, and I paid $60. It was a really great deal. UWorld, I wasn't paying for it. It was like for $139, I think it was 30 days. It was $239, I think, for 60, and you don't get any videos. It is only questions. And don't get me wrong, a lot of people have passed using UWorld, but a lot of people have passed using Archer. If you feel as if you need an intensive learning session before you plan to take your NCLEX, I suggest Archer. And I felt like I wanted to completely review and learn everything that was going to possibly be on my NCLEX. Also, read your questions thoroughly. Read your questions thoroughly. Know what the question is asking you. Read each question twice. If it says follow up, it is asking you, like, for example, let me say the whole question. The nurse is teaching her patient that is taking a beta blocker about what to do when they go home. Which statement would the nurse need to follow up with their patient? And you would need to choose a bad statement, because it says follow up. It wants to know the bad things that the patient is saying, not the good things, not the things that they're supposed to do, the things that they shouldn't do. You should not do. Do not give beta blocker if your heart rate's under 60. Don't do it. If they say that, I'll take my beta blocker if my heart rate's under 60. You know that's your choice. So that's very important too. Take your time, read your questions, and you guys will do great. If you have any questions, feel free to put them down below. I will gladly answer them. Yeah, I'm looking down to make sure I didn't forget nothing. Because I also will provide the links that I use for the lectures. The links. I can't really wink, but y'all know what I'm trying to say. I don't want to, get the videos taken down. Suggest watching it on a separate device and you take notes from. So you can watch the video and take notes. So the links will be there. The code for Archer will be there. And thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one. Bye. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah. No. Ooh, that was long. I'm tired of talking.
See ya later, sucker.